I'm Kristen Nedopak. Welcome to Fight Class. Each episode, we recreate a fight scene from one of your favorite films, TV shows, and cult classics. Now, today's episode is part 2 of our 20th anniversary celebration of a little epic live-action movie called Hook. Now, we've got a very special guest star for you guys who is going to be fighting with us, reprising his role, and recreating his scene from the original movie. Dante Basco, who played the infamous leader of the Lost Boys Rufio in Steven Spielberg's film Hook, has since been an actor, producer, poet, and entrepreneur, and he still knows how to handle a sword. Dante Basco, aka Mr. Skunkhead with too much moose. That's one of my favorite lines.
Great line, Robin Williams, great line.
So, what have you been up to?
God, life in Hollywood. Growing up, I mean, so much has been going on. I've been fortunate for like the last 20 years now to be an actor in town, and fortunate and blessed to keep on doing well. A lot of people, of course, so much fans, and so much has happened since Hook, and Hook definitely changed my life as a young actor. The new generation of fans these days love me from the animated series I do called Avatar: The Last Airbender, where I played Prince Zuko, and ironically, the character's a lot like Rufio, which is pretty crazy.
So Rufio is still pretty popular today, right?
Yeah, he's become like and I say he, even though it was me, it's still like, I always tell people I'd be a fan of the character even if it wasn't me. He's become like this iconic kind of rebel thing for like this new generation, or the whole generation that grew up with Hook. We have a t-shirt company, Rufio Inc., where the first t-shirt is the face of me, of Rufio when I was 15, and just people love it. He's the badass kid that all the skaters and all all the Lost Boys in the world just kind of relate to.
There's some intense fighting, some stunts, you're flipping through the air at one point, and a lot of sword play. So did you do all of that yourself?
That stuff in the air I did not do. I did all the sword fighting, which I'm very proud of, and of course I had great trainers, and great choreographers. I did some of the work on the, it was like a roller coaster skateboard thing. I did some of the easy stuff, but all that trapeze stuff, nah.
So how was it working with our sword masters?
Jan and Dan were amazing. I mean, they were, of course, I felt like every time I had a break, it was one of them tapping me on the shoulder like, and we need to run this drill. I think we shot for the better part of 8-9 months, like January to August or something like that, and I was training on swordplay like November, December, something like that, so I trained with them for the better part of a year. So by the time we got to our sword fighting scenes and whenever I held a sword, I definitely felt like I knew what I was doing.
Let's meet these two masterminds, shall we? We're actually in the Swords Fencing Studio where Fight Class trains all of the time. Little fun fact, but today it's serving as our set of Neverland. We even have the gold Peter Pan sword,
There
but
it is.
We're not going to be using it today, right?
No, this is actually a piece of memorabilia from my own private collection, and it's old.
It's a relic.
It's a relic.
Antique,
and it's gold. It's a gold-plated sword that we actually used in the film. So.
But this is the one that you're going to be using
Yeah.
today.
And besides, Rufio didn't
fight in the scene with that sword.
Scene with the sword, so we actually fought with a cutlass, and we're gonna be doing that today.
Cool. Well, as always, we break the training down into sections so you guys can follow along. So Jan, what are we going to start with?
We'll start with the pirate that tries to kill Rufio but gets killed instead.
Who gets to play the pirate?
I get to die for once. I'm really excited about
I
that.
know I heard other episodes you never lose.
I never lose.
To me.
Not this episode.
Not this time.
The first section, I'm going to teach you how to do it, and then I'm going to show Rufio how to do it because he's in a
Look at he's like waiting over there, looking all awesome.
Rufio,
like.
He's looking tough.
Anyway, you're going to do what we call a stupid attack. So you're going to be doing these big twirling cuts from one side of the body to the other. So you're going to cut to his shoulder.
That's not abnormal from how I usually fight, FYI.
Definitely. And cut to shoulder. But you said it, I didn't. And cut to belly. On the envelopment, you have to give me just enough opposition so I can take you all the way around. And then he's going to cut your belly open and step to the side. And then he's going to go right on to Captain Hook.
Yeah, that was good.
Yep,
That was really good. I'm going to win an Oscar for that.
Now I'm going to show Dante his part.
Get out of the way.
Of course, he's already seen it because he was watching when he was doing it.
Yes. And I brushed up on the movie.
You did brush up.
Recently. I brushed up on the movie.
Worked on your parry.
It's nice to kind of like
to hold the sword again?
It's been years since I held a piece of steel.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah. Here we go. Do you remember
Yeah.
the parry?
Super slow.
Parry 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Parry 3, then parry 1. And envelop all the way around, right? And, yeah. Nicely done.
Like a bicycle, just like a bicycle.
And, action! Good. I lost your belt. Good.
My belt? R.I.P.
Yes, he has a bad habit of doing that. He caught Dustin Hoffman's button on one of the takes.
They get a button in one take.
Yeah.
Well, now we're on to part 2, where you actually get to fight Hook.
Captain Hook, the Captain Hook fight scene.
So Jan's gonna teach you, and I'm gonna get out of the way.
Yes, please refresh my memory.
Dante, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so you finally find Captain Hook. Here you go. You're going to attack the shoulder. You parry 3. He goes to your belly. You parry down low 5. You parry 3. You attack his belly. He goes down to low 5. He binds around with the hook, and you, whoa, get back out of the way.
Okay.
Okay?
That looked good.
Okay?
Yes.
You ready for it?
Slow.
Slowly.
Slow. Whoa.
Ready?
So
So,
I go.
shoulder. Slap it down. Good. Shoulder. Yeah, nice. So in this section, you get disarmed. This is the
Right.
part where Hook grabs your sword with his hook.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
remember this.
you block, you parry 3, you parry 7, you do a big old attack to his head. He parries it with his hook, he grabs it and then flings it away. The shoulder, 3, 7, head, strip the sword and
Gone.
yank it away. Ah!
I'm screwed.
But here you are, you're oh no, you're completely disarmed, you have nothing in your hands.
I think you
He's
should
gonna
give us
try
the oh no screenwriter girl. Oh no!
and he stabs at you, you spin out of the way, just barely missing it, doing the knee slide
Spin.
into, you've got the sword. Excellent. Okay, so you just picked up the sword and you turn to face Hook and he attacks you right away. 4, and then you parry 3, and then you just try to get him swipe at him. And then, okay, on the swipe, let's just talk about that real quick. You lift the sword, look at your target, wait till he jumps right back out of the way, and you go right after him.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to, as fast as you can, as soon as he gets out of the way. 4, 3, and swipe, and then he comes back to your shoulder, you go to his shoulder, you exchange. This is called a counter parry. He goes around, you circle to meet him, and still pick it up at 3. But he thinks he's really got you, so he gives you a little bit of pressure here. It's a little bit of oppositional pressure, and that allows you to bind him into the ground, which means he doesn't have control of the sword anymore.
Right.
And then you get to see your great line, which is
Lucky, I got hooky.
lucky, lucky, I got it. So one more time, and 4, 3, swipe, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, counter 3, down. You're gonna attack 4. 3, swipe, and 3, 3, counter 3, down. Aha.
20 years in the making, still feels good.
Well, it looks like you guys are ready to rock, so I think that we should perform this.
I think she has to die now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Today's your day.
Let's do this. Wait, say my famous line. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Hook.
Rufio.
Looky, I got hooky.
No, you don't.
I'm Dante Basco, and that's it for this episode of Fight Class.
That's my line? Yeah, move over.
Yeah. You died this episode, so
I did die.
I just thought I would, help you out a little bit.
He's trying to steal my job.
No.
But you actually did a fantastic job.
Well, it's like
How was this?
teaming up with, it's a lot of memories. These are the actual, Jan and Dan are actually the people who taught us the routines, taught me personally the routines for the film, so it's a lot of memories seeing everyone. It's like seeing, you know, old family.
Going
Go
back
home
I
with
feel,
me.
I feel
Exactly.
a group hug coming on. We're gonna end with a
No,
group
no, I don't think so.
And you know, you guys can train with these guys as well. As always, you can find their information online at theatricalcombat.com or on Twitter at FightClass. I'm on Twitter at Nedopak, and I know you're on Twitter.
Yeah, Dante Basco at Twitter, and you get your Rufio shirt at dantebasco.com.
Get the Rufio t-shirt.
It's really cool.
Awesome. Well, I'm Kristen Nedopak. Thanks for watching Fight Class. Let's do group hug.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring
Hook
it in.
doesn't
Okay,
hurt.
maybe not with the hook.
Hook doesn't
All right.